Didn't say live. Now it says live. Now we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk. Internet's good. No storm of brewing. We're going to do a show tonight.
Yeehaw.
Hoorah. Matter of fact, we had a message. My phone's just dinging away that we're live. We had a message about, maybe about a minute ago from one of our viewers that said, I set my alarm for 9:50. It's 9:47. Really? Where's the show link? That from our on-time El Presidente Admiral. Wait, no, that's me. Our Friday night El Presidente, the Friday Night Ninja Monster Hunter Squad. God, big words for me tonight.
I know. I don't know.
And well, she's not on yet. We'll have to publicly shame Maya.
I know, right? What the hell?
I'm responding to her now. Her message.
I have my little one helping me eat popcorn.
Gotcha.
You can help me eat popcorn?
Seriously? Okay, you better not sharing like the same one. I was going to have popcorn earlier. I have trail mix. Yay, trail mix.
We're not doing Lady and the Tramp here.
Hey, what?
We're not doing Lady and the Tramp. I eat part of it and then I give her some of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not going to eat like pot, the big long thing of spaghetti where you and Princess Leia meet nose to nose, lip to lip. Spaghetti.
So weird. That would be so weird to do that with a dog.
I'm sure somebody's tried at some point. I will have to look on TikTok. I think I will now.
Actually, it probably does exist. You're right.
I'm going to look on TikTok right now for that. Let's see what we find. We got a couple viewers. Maya, is that you? One of them. We have a message for you. Come on, Maya. Admit it.
I know, right? Someone's being sneaky. So yeah.
I'm looking on TikTok to see if there's anything like that.
You know what? It's kind of nice that we're not having any internet issues. I'm using my portable. There's Maya. She's 2 minutes late.
There's Maya. Okay, we're gonna do a redo. Maya, as soon as we signed on.
9:52. 9:52. 2 minutes late.
2 minutes late, Maya. She says she's on time. Well, let's just say this, folks. Maya, when we first signed on, we went on the air. 5 seconds. We went, yeah. We got a message about a minute ago that says, I set my alarm for 9:50. It's 9:47. Where's the show link? And we were shaming you, Maya.
Yeah.
We were on time. You're like, now. The president demands it. No, I couldn't long enough set my alarm for 9:47. Well, Maya, you're on time, but obviously you're on time. You're a couple minutes late shining on, but you were shaming us for being on time, not early. Maya, you have it coming. You ready, Svea? Maya, you have this coming. That was for you, Maya. Again. Now you're so pushy. Okay, 60 minutes. All right, who else we got watching? Vivian, you there, or Wendy, or Kelly Joe, or any of our fun group?
She's like, I can't get nothing right.
Okay. Let's show that. Yes, Maya, you can. We just have shifting. We have high and shifting standards.
Yeah, right.
Totally.
Okay, hold on a second. I have to change my.
Oh, okay. Svea's got to change her camera, so she's off for just about a minute. So, folks, while she's gone, let's say, no, let's be nice. Let's just say it. 10:03, 3 minutes after we start the show. Say, Svea, where's your plate of spaghetti with Princess Leia? It's from a conversation earlier in the show. She's talking about how, she's eating a bowl of popcorn. Princess Leia got some. And then we mentioned Lady and the Tramp, a Disney movie where they got them two dogs. Here she back.
By the way, I've been here this whole time. I had to fix my camera because it's doing my internal camera, not my actual camera. And I heard everything you said. Jeez.
I didn't say nothing.
Yes, you did. You're talking
No,
about
it was Illuminati trying to set
how
me
I
up and
wasn't
make me
here.
look naughty.
No. You're trying to make me look bad.
No. I'm just trying to have the audience be really a little bit more level of interactive with us.
Let's see here. It's weird because my camera is just being weird.
You got 4 minutes and 4.5 minutes figured out.
I guess it keeps on saying integrated camera and it will not connect to the.
So like restart.
If I do that, then you're gonna do weird stuff when I'm gone.
Not necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
I am not going to be wearing glass slipper, tutu, and pompadour.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's never happened at the same time.
I already know.
How long is it going to take you to reset the computer?
This is so weird. I don't know why it's being weird. I mean, I could start the camera, but is it going to work now? Oh, okay, there. It's working.
There you are. Okay. Maya says she's happy she has a show this week, and she's going to let other people watch it too tonight.
I know. Everyone should let everyone know that this is the best show in the whole world.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
I got to do my part. You done your part?
Oh, me? Oh, maybe I should start, huh?
Have you shared? I'm looking to share. Let's see. Link over here.
Oh, see, I see a link here. Oops.
One share. Share.
Share to feed.
Where are you? I don't see the share button. I hate new things. Send. But no share. What the heck? Oh, there it is. We are live for this week's episode of Late Night Crap Talk.
Let's see.
Okay, shared it. Who else is shared?
I'm clicking people that might be interested in this.
Might be.
Yeah.
If you mention puppies.
I could click you're interested in it, possibly.
No, I'm not interested in it. I live it every week.
Right?
Oh,
okay, let's see. I'm just trying to click a whole bunch of people.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to take you out, though, because I don't need to click you, because you already...
Oh, we have a proclamation from the El Presidente. Share, LNCT family. Now, dang it.
I know, right? Let's see. I have a whole bunch of notifications.
You work so long and hard. Oh, boy.
Yes, we do work hard for this. You guys have no idea how hard we work for this. We spend... It's like a good 20 hours a week, James. Would you say that?
At least 22 hours.
I know. We work so hard at this every week to bring you guys the show so that you can all have a great Friday night and start your weekend off right.
Yeah. And we get that late now. We're working until 11:30 at night. This is work because it's job related. I mean, yeah, we have a couple of show meetings a week. We're texting back and forth ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's about the show.
Yeah.
Totally. Oh, 1 minute. 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Yeah, my mom says happy birthday.
Whose birthday?
My birthday.
When?
Yay.
Last Tuesday, yep. Dang, 22 hours. Think you all deserve tacos all week.
Yeah, you know what? Everyone can feel free to give us tacos. We will accept that as form of payment.
Battered fish. What else? What was it? Mahi tacos are good. Fresh from the Gulf of California. All right, we're almost there.
Oh, man, really? Oh, shoot. It's already time.
I know. That time just really went quick tonight. 22 hours might be a little overstatement. More than 5 minutes in less than 25 hours. So it's around that range. All right, Svea, you ready for countdown?
Yeah.
Coming. Here we go. Oh, look, Christine Tacey's on.
Yay.
That's new. And 10.
9.
8.
7.
6.
5,
4,
3,
2.
1. Let's get this show started.
Okay.
Woo!
What's this button do? It's time for Late Night Craft Talk with hosts Svea Kamori-Yang and James Hermes. Let's get the fun started. It's time to start the show. Boop, doop, boop, 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 boop. Was that banner up the whole time?
Yeah.
So all through the credits, all through the countdown.
Yep.
Yeah, we're thorough.
The one job I was supposed to do this whole show.
You had one job.
Dang it.
I might have to. I don't know. You're this thin with being the co-host tonight.
You're gonna write me up? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna write me up with HRAI?
We should bring, yeah, folks. We do have a visit from HRI coming soon. Not tonight. Tonight is Evil Robot HR free tonight. So why are we here?
Okay, so well, every week. Oh, wait a second. I have to do something.
Don't make. You did it.
So.
Wow. I need to bring on my stunt double for a minute because I'm slightly nauseous from that.
Okay.
Why are we here?
So we're here every week to talk about life and how much we dislike Ignacio and how he's a jerk.
Yes.
And we actually ignore anything that Ignacio says every single time that he comes on because he is not a valid part of this team at all. But we do like you. We would like it if you would subscribe to Dancing Bears Facebook page, Dancing Bears Instagram page, Dancing Bears YouTube channel, Dancing Bears Twitch channel, Dancing Bears Twitter channel, Dancing Bears Facebook channel, Dancing Bears. And make sure to follow Crack Traders Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube channel, Twitch, all that kind of good stuff.
And our moon base.
Yes, 100%.
On channels 18 and 22 on the walkie-talkie CP.
Yeah. So, hey, James, what's
going on?
Oh, I can't talk to you right now. So I guess that I'm going to talk about things that people should do. They should make sure to follow Dancing Bear and follow Crack Traders.
I know what you're like when I'm not around.
So, hey, James, what's going on with Crack Traders?
What a week or two. All right, we're going to get ready and very busy getting ready for next weekend. Barona Powwow's coming up. Our first powwow in a while since June. And we will be there. The weather is looking amazing. High in the 80s, low in the 60s. It is powwow weather. It is looking amazing for next weekend. We're there to catch us at Barona Indian Reservation near Lakeside, California, in the hills, like between like Ramona, Powwow, and Lakeside. Beautiful area, nice casino, great fun powwow. Beautiful weather next weekend. It's predicted. No hurricanes. And we will be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Labor Day weekend. Out. We've been getting ready. I made a pretty today. You want to see the pretty?
Yeah, show us the pretty. Wow, that's nice.
That's pretty fan. Yeah. I said a while back that like the sweetgrass turkey, the exotic breed of turkey, their feathers are so freaking cool that I've been like, it's my new favorite thing. That's got a bunch of likes on Facebook when I posted a while ago. I just finished the fan this morning. It's pretty. And more coming like that. This will be for sale over there along with that. I'm doing a lot of stuff for next.
No.
Are you yelling at Ignacio?
I'm yelling at the dogs. I put myself on mute.
Okay, because you really didn't. I was talking. I heard now.
Seriously, I put it on mute. I'm sorry.
Oh, it came through. I was like, that's awkward. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna have a lot of feather work next week. I've been working hard for that. Looking forward to seeing everybody and showing the new pretties. What's going on with Dancing Bear?
So we are getting ready for the Bead Shop Hop. which is it's September 8th and 10th, 8th through 10th, and September 15th through the 17th. It is going to be 2 weekends in a row, first weekend after Labor Day, and we've just been busting our butts to get ready for this. We also, I'm just not going to talk. I can just wait.
Okay.
I'll just wait. Okay. And so we tonight is the tonight, August 25th at midnight is the very last chance that you can sign up for a pre early bird registration for the Bead Shop Hop. We have a charm that you get if you pre-register. So it would be very beneficial to you to pre-register to get this. It's a Bead Shop Hop. And we can see that.
Are those little Valentine's candies?
They're little charms that we have made that say Bead Shop Hop. And so basically what happens when you go to our Bead Shop Hop and you go to all the stores, when you go to your fourth store, you're going to get a bracelet and you're going to get charms at every single place that you go. You're going to get a whole bunch of charms and you're going to make a charm bracelet. It's fun.
Do you find that?
What?
Do you find that whole thing charming?
Yes, exactly. So we're going to have make and takes. We're going to have a trunk show. So during those 2 weekends, we're going to have some amazing things going on. We're going to have gift with purchases. All of the stores are going to be doing all kinds of promotions. It's a really great way to support a local business, a small local business. So definitely, if you can, do participate. It's a lot of fun. The theme this year is colors, and we are decorating our store for a color. So that's a surprise. We haven't announced our color yet. So I definitely think everyone will be excited when they find out what our color is. Additionally, we're getting ready for San Manuel Powwow, which is the weekend after. It's 2 weekends after Verona. Last year we did Verona and we really struggled to do it. So that's why we're not at Verona this year. But hopefully we'll be back next year. And there's just some things that we've been trying to do, and it's been very difficult with us.
Would the color you're doing, would it be Godzilla red?
Maybe, you never know. And then the other thing is that on 8/31, our hotel rate we negotiated for our bead retreat is going to end. So if you do want to participate in our bead retreat and you just haven't had a chance to buy the tickets yet for the participation registration, you could always book the hotel first and cancel it. At least you would get the rate. It's pretty good. Right now we have a negotiated rate of $209 for the evening or for a night, and that's for a double occupancy hotel room. Normally that time of year it's about $350 a night. So we did negotiate a really good rate. Yeah. I was really surprised. I was trying to see what the prices were and I didn't realize it would get that high. So
no, I interrupted again.
James,
ill-timed joke.
Stop interrupting me. Oh my goodness.
Well, that said, since we're off the subject, was it Godzilla or yellow? The color?
No, maybe. No, okay. Maybe. So that is pretty much the gist of what's going on with Dancing Bear.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go one more just because I have one more Godzilla in my hand. Is it Godzilla crystal-ish?
Maybe. You never know.
Well, we've knocked it down. We've eliminated a few options here. When you talk about trunk show, we talking like you're selling out of the trunk of a car? Or are we talking?
So what trunk shows mean? What trunk show means in a bead store? Trunk shows are basically, we have suppliers, we have vendors that we buy from, and we get them to send us a whole bunch of merchandise that we maybe won't even carry at our store, but it's just a whole bunch of merchandise, right? And so you get an opportunity to see a whole bunch of things you maybe wouldn't get a chance to see at any store in particular. But we got a whole bunch of really cool beads from a company. I will announce it later. But we were going to have a trunk show for the entire month of September. So it's really going to be cool. I think people are going to really like it, and they're really going to love it. So
Okay. That clarifies it. So it's not selling beads out of a trunk like, say,
no,
hot TVs from a Best Buy.
no, it's kind of
Or
like it's called a trunk show because it's like it travels, and you just open it up and you say, "Here, buy the wares."
so by that definition, I have a suitcase show,
Yeah.
gas tank show,
Yes. Or
or
like
what?
a moving box show.
A moving box show, or
Correct.
show in a van down by the river. That'd be cool. Okay. So on to the next thing.
Yes, let's go for it.
So, folks, it has been a pretty eventful couple of weeks. You know, we're going to talk about it tonight. It's the big part of conversation. I got some other stuff lined up that would be neat, but this is the big one tonight is Hurricane Hillary.
Oh my
That
goodness.
jacked our show last week.
It really did.
Knocking down services where we live.
It really did. James, it was so funny because like every 5 seconds, James was cutting out, and I said, James, I don't think this is going to work.
No, we tried to do the countdown, and just I talk, and all of a sudden, like 10 seconds later, Svea's like, okay. And there was such an overlap. We're like, no, this is dead.
Yeah.
And just getting ready for the thing was massive. But, shall we go through our stories? And folks, if you want to tell us a short story and let us know how you fared after that historic storm if you live in Southern California. We got stories. So, we knew this thing's coming. And there's talk about, I went out and bought supplies and sandbags Monday and Tuesday before the storm because I looked at that truck and I went, it's coming. I'm like a human barometer with this stuff. And finally got confirmed, went out and got the stuff before a lot of the stores, especially locally, and Svea saw it first, or saw it also, of everybody going out there and buying up toilet paper. This is a hurricane.
Yeah.
Not COVID. And even then. But
why?
Super absorbent. It's lighter than a sandbag.
I mean, why? Toilet paper?
Really?
I mean, what is that? They're like, there's going to be a shortage of toilet paper. It's like, seriously?
Oh,
okay.
There were people throwing out stuff on social media like crazy going. It showed a lot of Californians buying like fresh produce and a few bottles of water. And people in Florida are like, dude, we're experts on this. No. And then there was the case of the one guy, I believe, over San Bernardino that bought 30 shopping carts of supplies at a Costco. And a lot of toilet paper.
That's so stupid.
Because one thing we want to make sure after a hurricane, we got clean bottoms.
It's so strange.
I know.
Well, when we actually so Friday, they were saying Thursday and Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they said the hurricane's coming and it's going to be in San Diego Saturday, and Sunday we're going to get most of the rain. And so Saturday, not necessarily that we were trying to stock up, it just happened to be when we could grocery shop. We went and got some groceries, and it was just funny because all the meat cases were empty. And I mean, we weren't looking for meat, but I heard from someone that that pork would be hard to get. And so we just were looking to see if they would actually have pork anywhere. And there was no pork, but there was no other meat anyway. There was like no chicken, no beef.
We must have chicken barbecue. There were people actually putting out videos of them barbecuing during the hurricane. And mind you, by the time we got to California, it was already a tropical storm. So it had wind under 65 miles or under 75 miles an hour or something like that. But yeah, matter of fact, when it was coming through, It hit just north of Ensenada as a hurricane, as a Category 2, I believe, probably Category 1. Lost strength quick, but it actually picked up speed and passed through quicker. But, initially in my area, the almost ground zero for a lot of the rain was going to be the Coachella Valley, where Palm Springs, India, whatnot. And then it shifted further west, so we were going to get near the rain. We were predicted originally to get up to 8 inches of rain during the storm. That's catastrophic in an area that's a desert that does not absorb water. As it is, it shifted, and so they predicted 2 to 3.5 inches of water. We can handle that. That's still going to be catastrophic, but it's not going to be like freaking 6 or 8 inches of rain. And we still got it. There were parts of the Coachella Valley that we averaged 2 inches of rain in a couple hours. Most of that rain was that first 2 hours of the storm. Then kicked up the wind. I can probably bring up a video if we got time for it, but just the preparation was such a thing. Did you do a lot of prep? You live in an area of good drainage.
Well, okay, so this is my thought. These were my thoughts about this hurricane. Okay, for those of you who live in Southern California, for those of you who lived in San Diego this last year and never left San Diego, I don't know if you remember, it started raining in November last year. It rained in October, it rained in November, it rained in December, it rained in January, it rained in February, it rained in March, rained in April. Okay, so we had so much rain. I was telling my family, I said, honestly, one day of rain is not going to be.
It just depends on how much rain is falling, where it's different for us.
Yeah, so we really didn't do too much rain preparation. I wasn't really worried about it. I was more concerned about bringing my plumerias in because I didn't want them to get drowned in the rain from the water, the amount of rain we were going to get. I didn't want them to get drowned from that. And then plus, I wanted to move we have a couple plants that we're trying to figure out where we want to plant them. So I just was worried about those being out and getting too much water, right? We did collect some water from the rain. We did put out barrels in the right area to catch some water. So we do have some rainwater that we can feed the plants, which they'll probably really love. But honestly, the only thing we did was move them in. On Sunday, when it started to get heavier, we did notice that our gutters were overflowing, and we checked and they were blocked. So during the rain, which was like a nice warm shower, because it was hot outside and it was raining and the rain was hot, which was really nice. Dan got on a ladder and he started clearing out the gutter. And I mean, that was pretty much it in regards to the heavy rain. I mean, yes, there was some flooding in our backyard, but our ground just absorbed it. And I did take some video footage around our property, and it was getting a little windy around like 5:30. And so I was like, yeah, maybe I should go just take some video in case. And on Monday morning, I found one of the tree limbs had fallen from one of our trees, but I mean, it's okay. But
yeah, we definitely had more damage down here. There's actually roads. When I go to the art market in Palm Springs on Thursdays, we had to take what's called Highway 111, which goes through all the desert cities up there. Usually we take the Interstate 10, but even by Thursday, all but 2 of the major routes into Palm Springs were closed. There's whole sections, like miles of road out in the desert toward Desert Hot Springs. They're washed out. There is a trailer park that got 4 feet of mud from runoff in it. There's other areas, even like the I-10, big portions were closed. You cannot get into the Coachella Valley except for over the mountain from Temecula or Hemet up 74 or from Highway 86 up from Imperial Valley. It's the only way to get the Coachella Valley. High desert like Joshua Tree, Yucca Valley, 29 Palms. The only way to get there was through Barstow and down through Lucerne Valley. And even that took detours.
Well,
it isolated areas for a couple of days. And
James, one of the things I wanted to tell you, and then tell everyone, we were watching the news about the weather, and they're talking about why it's so bad for you guys. It's because you have all those mountains everywhere around you, and because you have those mountains, they get runoff. and the runoff comes into your area. And so
It's
that's a part of it too.
it's two-tier. It's two-tier. It's the runoff from the mountains. Matter of fact, let me do a quick slideshow as we go through this. So it's the mountains, and then two, we live in a desert with sand dunes. It does not absorb water like the other side of the mountain that is used to getting it. We average 3.5 inches of rain a year. That's it. Sometimes 2. On really dry years, less, much less. But let's do a quick thing, and then we'll get into the rest of the show. Here we go. So just showing this. This is the sandbags. I've been through a couple of floods. I've been through almost hurricanes. I've seen it flood. I wasn't taking chances, especially at the time we were predicted to get this system. The news predicted 5 to 8 inches of rain. That's a serious amount. I've seen how my neighborhood gets flooded. I dug up and filled 70 sandbags and put them out there. Those you see on Facebook have seen this photo. But we did that, and hide there. And we lined our, let's see, that's some of the sandbags. We had to dig a trench out from the side yard. But to show how we did it, I mean, we double stacked sandbags in front of one entrance. That's my backyard. We double stacked them in front of the garage right there. You can't line the whole property, but we did that. We kept some in reserve on that because it's a chess game in case we need to move some around, and I even put a tarp over that. But as it is, when you talk about during the storm, you got to know your priorities. So with that much water, and it flooded our street pretty good, you got to know your priorities. Went kayaking. Yeah, that's actually me during Hurricane Hillary.
Yes.
And it almost was enough water to float. About a little bit. But you have your priorities. But when you talk about the runoff, our local washes can handle a lot of amount. And this is the wash toward the end of or dusk. That is 36,000 CFS. Those of you that know paddling or water, that's a lot of water right there. I've seen it fuller, but that's a lot of water. And it was still flowing very solid and washed out some bridge well into the next, couple days later. And that's our story with the hurricane. Matter of fact, we have John Travolta. Apparently he made an appearance during the hurricane. But anyway, so that was the experience. And I have a video. I'm not going to bring it up because we're already killing, 1022 of going out there live during the hurricane or tropical storm going, hi, look at this. And the rain's coming in this way. And we were getting 40, 50 mile an hour gusts.
Wow.
It was pretty healthy.
I have something to show you. So one of the things we were talking about, I loaded it up on our thing. So one of the things we were talking about is the other damages that were caused from this hurricane. And actually, when we were driving, we had a quick trip to Calexico this week. This is the 8 freeway. For those of you who travel the 8,
know that.
It's a beautiful area where there's lots and lots and lots of beautiful rocks, and it's just past the casino, Acorn Casino. I guess a huge rock fell into the road and basically closed down Interstate 8. And so we drove through there the other day. Wow, that's what happened aerial wise. That's a huge amount of rocks in the road. We actually saw what they were doing. They were trying to put putting special barriers along the side of the road with it was kind of like a curlicue, how the security fences have those curls of the barbed wire.
Yes.
So imagine the barbed wire curls, and they're interconnected with a whole bunch. They make a big mesh. So they were putting up mesh walls above, on the sides of the mountains where there's rocks.
Yeah, it's to minimize the boulders coming on the freeway. I saw that picture of that boulder. I mean, it's the size of a small house.
Yeah. And it was crazy.
Yeah, that thing is some serious weight there. And just imagine the thing come down. I've seen boulders like that in the local mountains after a major earthquake will come down. But I mean, that's Dang. I saw that photo of on the 8, and you actually saw that sucker.
I didn't see that rock, but I saw, let's see here. Oh, okay. Never mind. I did see a whole bunch of work being done on the side of the road. I didn't see that rock, but I saw lots of little rocks on the side of the road. So I'm not sure exactly where that was, but now that I saw the photo, I'm sure I would recognize that area.
I got the video queued up of me actually during the tropical storm doing some lives going, look at me. And I'll turn off the sound here. Or should I play the sound?
Play the sound.
I'll play the sound.
Did you share your video? Share your noise?
Sound.
Did you share the video sound? No.
Let me do that. Okay, folks. Little technical thing right quick. Let's remove. Okay. Present. Stop screen share. Present. Share screen. Share tab audio. Window. This one. And here we go. Okay, let's look at the video. Ready?
Yeah. I don't hear any sound. Do you hear sound?
Well, I'll just explain what's going on. I don't know why it's not playing sound, but we'll just go with it. That was there. Anyway, so what you're seeing is, and let me go ahead and just mute myself. I'm talking about how, look at it, it's coming in sideways, and actually was a lot harder before I started the video, but you'll get some of it. And there was a lot of mist. The camera's not picking up the mist that we had, but you can see where it's coming in waves. And I mean, it's kind of a long video, so let me see where I can like get it where you can see it. Well, you get a good view now where it's coming in sideways. Mm-hmm. And I was actually in a pocket of like, we had some wind blocks in our area, buildings that serve as wind blockage. So you weren't getting the full force where I was standing, but it was blowing damn good. Quarter mile in any direction, you get even more of the wind. But I'm showing you right there how it's coming in sideways. Mm-hmm. And the heaviest wind was actually in the first half of the storm. But you get an idea how it's going. If you can see the tree behind my neighbor's house, almost center now, look how that sucker's leaning over from the wind. That'll give you an idea how strong it is.
Wow.
Yeah. And then there's some other areas, like I said there, and you get some other ideas there. You can see the rain really coming down. It's a good enough video. It looks like it's streaming okay.
Yeah. That's a lot of rain.
Yeah. What am I doing? Oh, I'm showing the rain. When I go out in the rain, I'm actually out there. You can see the storm right there and the flood and all that. And it looks like we're about to get a good breeze right there as we go along. But like the screen of my phone get wet, and so all of a sudden it just started going wonky because it's like, oh, you're touching it, and no, I wasn't. Look at that. I mean, that's the law, but you can see coming in sideways from those breezes.
Yeah.
There we go. There's a good one. Yeah, let's take a look. That gives a good idea. So here's a breeze.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you can see it just cranking and coming in sideways.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good example right there. And that was live on Facebook.
Wow.
Yeah, it's no kidding. So
yeah,
that's what we had. That's the video during the storm. And I went kayaking.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, and then also there was an earthquake on Sunday, 5.8 in LA.
During the storm.
Yeah. So I was thinking, okay, all those end days people were freaking out, I'm sure, on Sunday. It's like the flooding, the rain, and hurricane, and then there's a earthquake.
No kidding.
Yeah.
We need to wrap this part up. I'll just say that a friend of mine lives in Ventura, and he texted me, goes, yeah, we just had an earthquake. And I was like, what? You serious? He goes, yeah. I went, what are the chances of that? Yeah. Okay. Show subject?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's do it, because I'm looking at time when we spent a little time on that one. All right. So recently, folks, it was somebody's birthday. And I'm not going to say it's a secret, but I'm not going to say who it was.
Mm-hmm. It was someone's birthday.
How come my arm's not reaching your little
I
square?
don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's like you're putting it behind my screen.
Yes, yes, it is. So if I went like this and I went, "Hey, Svea," you wouldn't feel this.
No, I don't feel anything right now.
Darn you, technology, and your lack of reach. All right. So Svea's
Yeah,
birthday was last Tuesday, and we were supposed to celebrate last Friday.
I know.
Hillary got in the way, so
I
we're going
know,
to talk
damn
about
Hillary.
we're talking about your birthday, ways to celebrate birthdays, fun things to do, not so great ideas to do, and let's have it. So,
Yeah. So
what'd you do
I
to
was just
celebrate your
thinking,
birthday?
well, what did I do for my birthday? I went to Disneyland. I went to Disneyland with my brother and my mom and my husband and one of my good friends. We had a good time. I haven't been to Disneyland with my brother since he was probably around 10 or 11. So that was a lot of fun. We had a really great time. My mom is walking over here with the phone. I can hear her.
Is Dan next to you?
No, he is working. He every Friday he does environmental monitoring at his
Was
job.
that was that your mom you just talking to?
No, I was just looking that way because I could tell my mom was walking down the hallway. She's holding. I'm pretty sure she's walking down the hallway holding her phone, and she's walking and she's listening to the show.
No, my mom's kind of doing that kind of thing. Inadvertently, but I was just about to say, bring your mom on.
So, but yeah, mom, do you want to come on? She's in her PJs. She doesn't want to come on. I already know.
In my PJ, I'm in McLovin shirt.
I already know. I already know my mom is not going to want to go on to the. She's not going to want to go on.
Okay.
Oh, but do you guys want to see my brother?
Yes.
Okay, let me hide this right now. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys my brother. The last time, and actually, maybe I should show. Oh wait, maybe I should show you my picture of him from when he was a kid at Disneyland. First,
Everybody loves not having permission and their childhood photos being shown inadvertently on the internet. Everybody loves that.
I know he doesn't seem too embarrassed by it though, so I think it's okay.
Okay.
Okay,
It's a
this is
sign of
my
security.
brother. This is when he was super cute and little. I think he was about 6 here.
You kid.
He was wearing my Tigger hat, and we were
How much
waiting in
younger is he
line.
than you?
He is. Let's see. Let me do a calculator really quick here. He's 15 years younger than me.
Really? That puts him at like 15 years old.
So, but we my sister and I would take him to Disneyland all the time when he was little, and I always tried to just really take him to Disneyland as much as we could when he was a kid because I just knew that for him it would be really good memories, and so we um we were able to go to Disneyland. I was so happy. I hadn't gone to Disneyland with him for so long. So, do you want to see what my brother looks like now?
Yes.
Okay.
I've seen it, but yeah.
So, for those of you who are on my Facebook, I don't put everyone on my Facebook, but there's my brother.
What happened to the cute kid?
I know. He used to be a little cute kid. Now he's an adult.
They just ruin it for us. The cute kid, and then you go, all right, he grew up.
Yeah.
Dang kids.
So, I know. It was so much fun, but we had a good time. We were there early in the morning. And we went on several rides. We went on Thunder Mountain. We went on Indiana Jones. We went on Pirates. We went on Star Tours. Let's see. I was trying to think of any other rides. We were going to go on Haunted Mansion, but they had just closed it because they're renovating. And we were trying to go on Rise of the Resistance, but it actually closed down, so we couldn't go wait in line there. I'm trying to think of anything else we go. But he ended up going on Space Mountain. I didn't go on Space Mountain. He went on Guardians of the Galaxy.
They were right.
Yeah, it's the Tower of Terror. It's a really cool ride. I like how they repurposed it.
Gotcha. When you said Thunder Mountain, they made me have a brief 80s or late 70s flashback. and I had to Google Thundar the Barbarian. We should review these old TV shows, one show, one night.
Oh,
Other
so
than quick allusions to them, but I remember Thundar.
I had a really fun time kind of giving my brother a hard time because I always told him that we always need to give him a hard time because we're his only siblings to do that. And so we always try to give him a hard time whenever we spend time together. And one of the things that he said to me is like, I don't see the purpose in watching any movies that are older than 2000.
I got an answer to that. Somebody deserves a butt kicking. Thundar the Barbarian.
So I told him, I said, so I continued to make references the whole day about plenty of movies that are older than 2000. Like, for example, I said, what about Back to the Future? He's like, I don't need to watch it. And I told him, are you serious? This is a really good movie. Back to the Future is an amazing movie. No, don't need to watch it.
I just feel that somebody is they're lacking when they miss such classics that they don't look at movies like that, such as Flash Gordon.
I know, Flash Gordon, right? I love Flash Gordon.
Flash. Oh, you gotta just look at him and go, I gotta say about that? Flash. And everybody around goes, and he goes, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what we were talking about because you, sir, are ignorant.
So anyway, I
have no good punchline there.
No, but it's just funny because I cannot get my brother. I cannot convince him, but we'll see. I still have many years to convince him. Maybe I'll have him come over and he's just gonna have to watch a film and he won't have a choice in the matter.
If he hasn't seen Pulp Fiction, no. This dude's just no.
He hasn't seen Pulp Fiction. He hasn't seen Grease. He hasn't seen Singing in the Rain. He hasn't seen Casablanca. He hasn't seen, because I was talking about the Barbie movie, and I said that there were several references to movies. He hasn't seen Wizard of Oz. He hasn't seen The Sound of Music.
Or Best Little House in Texas.
No.
I know that somebody that's going to haunt him. We should send him tonight. Our own agent, Space Ghost.
Oh,
you only want to Hanna-Barbera kick a little bit.
He would not care about any of those shows.
He will when Space Ghost comes knocking on his door. Goes, I'm Space Ghost, and I'm here to make you believe.
I know. Maya's like, you got to see the classics. I know.
It's going to be our own little offshoot version of the Christmas Carol from one night.
I know, right? I just told him there's a lot of really amazing movies that, they're just, I can't even tell you how important they are. They're important movies and things that have happened in the past. It's important to see these movies.
It is. What was that movie with J-Lo? And what was Matt Damon's buddy's name?
Oh, the one that married her? Ben Affleck.
Jenna Ben Affleck. I'm trying to remember the movie they were in, but I think that's actually after 2000. And movie.
But what about the movie? When did Good Will Hunting come out?
90s. Oh, that movie.
That is a good movie.
Oh, amazing right there. Big time.
Yeah. Well, his theory is there's just so much to see that, if he tries to go see the old ones, it's just too much. And I said, well, not really. I said, you don't need to watch every single film that happened before the 2000s. There's a list of must-sees, and I think even if you just made the effort to watch the top 20, I think that he would probably be very, very well surprised about how the top 20 films. Anyway,
at least we know he's going to suffer the trauma known as giggly. That was the movie I was trying to think with Ben Affleck and J-Lo.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to tell you the best of all movies in the top 10.
Okay.
Okay. I know this is totally digressing. Number 1, 2001 Space Odyssey. Number 2, The Godfather. Number 3, Citizen Kane.
Are you looking at IMDb?
Number
or what?
4. I just looked up best movies of all time, 100.
I actually looked up 100 greatest movies of the 20th century.
I don't even recognize this one. Jeannie Delman, 23. K. du Commerce. 1080 Brussels, 1975. I've never heard of that one. Then it has Raiders of the Lost Ark, 81. That's number 5. La Dolce Vita, 1960. Seven Samurai, 1954. In the Mood for Love, 2000. He might watch that one. There Will Be Blood, 2007. Okay, that's.
Oh, that was good.
Singing in the Rain, 1952.
Ranks up there.
Goodfellas, 1990.
Oh yeah.
North by Northwest,
Baby.
1959. Mulholland Drive, 2001. I don't even hear about that
I need
one.
to see that.
Did you hear about Mulholland Drive?
Oh yeah.
Okay, Bicycle Thieves, 1948. The Dark Knight, 2015.
Oh God, that's got to be in the top 5.
It's in the top 20. Top 20. City Lights, 1931 with Charlie Chaplin.
I can see that.
Grand Illusion, 1937. His Girl Friday, 1940. That has Cary Grant in it. The Red Shoes, 1948. The Vertigo, 1958. That's 20.
Okay, I looked at IMDb and I'm getting a whole other list of top movies of the 20th century. Shall I pop that on right quick?
Yeah.
So we're looking at Birth of a Nation. Let me zoom in on that a little bit for folks. Birth of a Nation, 1915. They're encompassing everything and looking broadly. Family, friendship, Camerons affected by Civil War, both sides fighting on opposite sides. Might have to look at that. And then Intolerance, Colossal Spectacle, whatever that is, from 19...
Wait. This looks like this is the oldest to the newest.
Probably because Nosferatu. I'm familiar with that one. That is actually spooky, and that's from 1922. Creed, 1924. Battleship Potemkin, 1925.
I think this is in order. I don't think this is...
Yeah, obviously, because we're going to 1926, but it's picking Metropolis. We're going to quick rack through this. Metropolis, we've actually looked a little bit at that on the show. Even now, almost 100 years later, that is impressive. Sunrise, City Lights. Let's just scroll down to something a little more recent. The Third Man.
This is chronological, James. This is not.
I know it's chronological. It's a Wonderful Life. Look at some of these older ones. Children of Paradise.
Oh yeah, he won't even watch It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, dude.
He won't watch that. He won't watch A Christmas Story. He won't watch.
That's a Cabria. Look, she's smoking a cigarette.
He won't watch Annie.
Vertigo. Yes. Vertigo.
I was just giving him a hard time. It was a lot of fun.
Gotcha. All right. We're just going to go over and see what they say in the last more recent. 75. Let's get within our lifetime. Something out. Oh, look at that. Goodfellas, definitely. Silence of the Lambs, scary as hell. Schindler's List, amazing. A much watch. Pulp Fiction, a must watch.
Mm-hmm.
Shawshank Redemption.
Oh my gosh, it's the best.
That is my favorite movie.
I love that movie.
That movie's amazing. And you know, that's actually based on a Stephen King novel.
James, he hasn't seen Hocus Pocus.
No, I'm not going to watch freaking Hocus Pocus. If that's on Toy Story, the original, I got to agree with that.
Actually, you know what? Maybe that's what I should ask for my birthday, is that you watch Hocus Pocus.
Not happening. I did The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm not doing freaking Hocus Pocus. Fargo, Princess Mononoke. There's some Matrix. And Saving Private Ryan, big time, 3 thumbs up.
Yeah, he wouldn't watch either of those.
Got it.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's
Back
go
to
back to our topic because we kind of digressed a little bit there.
a little bit. Okay. I have
So
the top. Yes.
one of the things that I did participate in, they were saying, I was just thinking of James and I were talking about ways, ideas on now that COVID has kind of subsided, but it's coming back. One of the things that we were saying, maybe do things a little more cautiously at a party. So I was thinking that maybe you should just scoop out your salsa into a bowl or a dish, and then you can double dip and you don't get any kind of repercussions. Because double dipping, if there's COVID stuff and germy stuff around, probably isn't a good idea.
No, especially with the uptick of COVID lately and another nasty variant. It's where that it's a more cautious times. There was some prediction it might take years and years and years, but it only took a couple years to get like concerts back. I don't miss those days.
I have a mask.
I have an N90, couple N95 sitting at my desk left over from EMT classes a few months ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't miss that. But I'm gonna have to be wearing those on my newer line of work sooner than later.
Yeah.
I've got a list from Google with other party ideas that don't require to rent out a venue. If we want to see them,
Yeah.
okay, because we're perpetually on a budget. You want to save money on that one, but some of the ideas, go see a game for sports fans to get away to their favorite team to play a match will always be a great idea for a birthday party. Costume party, test your athleticism. That's going to go well at Nerdville. But I'm pumped. Costume party. You like costume party?
Those are fun.
Those are fun. Photo shoot. Let something in it because if I was in there, my mug's so ugly, break the camera. We know the photographer money, and just to do money for just the equipment we broke from pointing at me. I'm near misses tonight on jokes. Okay, talent show, game night, karaoke, or a camping trip. The question is, lifestyle a camping trip or Svea's? That's the difference between sitting on the ground and being in a plush bed. And that one didn't go where I thought it was. But yeah, good one. So I'm looking at our list here. Let's just get to worst birthday ideas. How's that?
So I was looking at worst birthday ideas ever. And so it said, okay, so these are 20 awful party theme ideas. I'm just going to tell you versus showing you because this is kind of funny. So one of the party ideas that was terrible is to do a man bun party. I thought that was kind of funny. So they're like, yeah, it might not. Yeah, it's like, okay, it says might not be the only for display of man bun, but also the appreciation of the hair form that's the role of the IV culture. Guest speakers will include a cool hipster TA that you have for one class and another guy you see everywhere and don't actually know, but you don't actually know, and it's a black tie formal.
The only people that can pull off a man bun and be amazing at it, awesome as a Navajo.
Jason Momoa, he wears a scrunchie on his wrist.
And there's another exception. And Sam Elliott and West Studi if they had a man bun, but they just kick too much ass. Mm-hmm. I love Sam Elliott and West Studi.
Oh, this is funny. This is funny. Gardening hose and landscaping bros. So basically, you do a garden party. Everyone gardens.
Got it. I just let's finish off. You got, and I got one too here.
You can do as seen at Walmart. You come dressed as anything, literally anything.
3 a.m. It's got to be between the hours of midnight and 4.
Oh my gosh, so funny. Let's see. Okay.
While you're doing that, I've got we'll back and forth here to keep a hold of the air, but I've got the some of the worst birthday venues you could do, and number 7
Okay.
is pro sports game.
Pro sports game.
That could be okay. I don't see that bad.
Well, the only thing is that you go to pro sport, you can't really talk or spend time together, really. You just have to watch the game. It's like not even trying to get any kind of interaction.
Yeah. What do you got on your end?
Well, another bad one was, let's see. It says blackout. It says all black clothes, lights turned off, windows boarded up, dance and mingle via the echolocation.
Echolocation.
They turn everything off. All the lights off.
That actually sounds kind of. I could. Do you do that right? I could dig that. On my list of worst birthday venues, number 5 and 6, I think would be okay. Skating rink or a haunted house.
Ooh,
I'm actually okay with that.
You could do 90s boy band.
I don't want to relive in sync.
Yes, that's
So
what
Justin Timberlake sings a hell of a blues.
Yes, yes.
And a hell of a duo with Chris Stapleton.
Let's see. I have another one. Let's see.
Blackout party for Halloween. Yep, Maya. Yes, definitely.
Let's see. Awkward family photos. You could do an awkward family photo poses and pictures. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be weird. I'm looking at the list of venues. I'm just going to kill this off because number 4 should be number 1. Corn maze. Different. That's public pool. Birthday party at a public pool. If you reserve it, I guess. Chuck E. Cheese, I'd have to agree. That no.
Well, the public pool be kind of gross because you know how much pee is in the pool?
There's no. You call it an ool because there's no pee in an ool.
Well, in public pools, there's plenty of pee in public pools.
Gotcha. Well, worst birthday venue. I just want to knock this out. Chuck E. Cheese's.
It's really bad when you're adults because it's not as fun.
No, and the pizza's crap. But I'll tell you, number 4 on their list should be number 1. You will never guess what they have on number 4, what I'm saving for this last part of the worst birthday venue. You ready? You're going to give the look. The Humane Society. Who?
What kind of party is that?
Petting puppies and muzzling kittens might seem like a great birthday idea for your animal-loving little one. After all, it's usually pretty cheap to hold your event at a local humane society. I'm not going to read the rest of this. It's just too damn weird. Unless you go there to adopt a pet. But, no. What you got?
Okay, let's see. Top 10 worst party games. Shrek Super Party. Let's imagine. And these are no. These are not. I was like, I'm just going to look up, okay, the lamest party games.
Here's a person that posted one bad place to have your birthday parties at Walmart.
Oh, these are like games, like actual games.
We got one from Maya. Lowell, sleep on the shark tunnel at SeaWorld instead.
Okay, let's see. The worst children's party games. Let's see what this says. Okay.
What you got?
Musical potty chairs. To play, let me close this window that popped up. To play, give a group of diaperless toddlers juice boxes and purple Powerade to chug. Place plastic potty chairs in a row. There should be one fewer chair than the number of the participants. Blast Katy Perry song as the tots run around the chairs and stop the music and yell, "Potty time!" Everyone then race to a toilet and sit down. One chair and one toddler is removed each round until there's only one player left, the winner.
Let's try that right quick.
Yeah, right.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's play musical chairs. I got the music. Ready? We have to stand up.
No. It's good.
But he's ready, Mr. Anvil Face.
No, I don't want to do it.
We don't want to play musical chairs right now.
No. How about this? Let's see. Simon says twerk. Oh my gosh. Pin the baby on the teenager. Hang a picture of a teenage girl on the wall, and one at a time each child is blindfolded and handed a paper baby. They're spun around until the disoriented children will try to pin a baby on the teenager without falling down.
This serves as a social commentary on abstinence at the birthday party for teenagers. Jeez, that's horrible.
I know. That's why I said it's the worst party games for children.
I love the thing about musical potty chairs.
Yeah,
I want to do that now because I failed as a kid. Anyway,
you need to go potty right now? Well, you have.
No, I just want to play musical potty chairs.
How are we going to play musical potty chairs?
I don't know yet. We'll just kind of wing it or shake it out. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so continue. We only have a few minutes left. Okay.
Yes.
So some ideas for gifts for friends. You could donate to a cause.
Oh, heck yeah.
So you can, instead of buying, an item that they may not want, you can give them you could donate to the Humane Society, or you can donate to a different charity and put it in their name. That's kind of a nice thing to do.
I've done that for friends. That's actually really good.
Yeah. Another thing you could do is you could always, for Dan, the best way to take care of Dan is to reach his soul is through his stomach. You could always buy gift cards for their favorite restaurants.
Castanedas?
Yeah. So say I'd be like, "Hey, James, it's your birthday.
Taco shop.
We're going to give you a gift certificate for your favorite taco shop."
Thank you, Svea. Thank you.
So another thing, or their favorite store. So say someone really loves Target. That would be, if someone loves Target, they would love a shopping spree at Target.
REI.
Exactly. REI, Target, Costco, Harvey's, Disney. Bass Pro.
Southwest Kayak Center.
Kayak
City in Sacramento.
Okay, guys.
Nomad Climbing Supplies in Joshua Tree.
Are you guys making notes? Because these are things James wants for his birthday.
And I'm going to announce several false starts to my birthday dates.
Don't worry. If you guys really want to know, you can always ask me, and I will tell you James' birthday.
February 30th.
Not near.
Shame on you. Okay. By the way, I think with your birthday, you're that old, right?
Yeah.
You're still very young. I know that, happy years old here.
Yeah. Actually, Dan got me a pin from Disney. I forgot to bring it. It's over in the bedroom. He got me a pin and it said "Happy 21st birthday."
No lies at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's less like people ask, how old am I? I'm only a couple years older than Svea. We're almost the same age. I'm 29.99999 years old.
Did you see, James?
Svea, I give a lot of trust to you. It was February 30th. We've got my reasons. Okay.
You're February 31st.
February 32nd.
No, the 31st. Why are you changing things that are true?
True is fluid in our society today. It's 10:59.
I know. That's why I was trying
All
to
right.
finish what was
We
everything
got to
else.
do the last
Oh,
thing, folks.
yes. And then one more thing. My favorite cake is the rainbow cake from the King's Hawaiian Bakery in Gardena. It is the best cake ever. If you guys ever get a chance to get to Gardena and go to the King's Hawaiian Bakery, be sure to stop there and get a slice of rainbow cake. They sell it by the slice. It's so delicious. Okay.
So mine is going to be 47 on a Friday in September.
See?
Hmm.
There you go.
We might have to do that. Now, folks, we do have a birthday surprise for Svea.
Really?
As soon as I find the cursor to my mouse. Okay, there it
What's the
is.
surprise? Do I have a present?
You might. We have. A lot of folks you don't know that we actually had auditions over the summer for this. And we actually had dancers. And we brought in a group. And it is specifically, they're trained. We have our in-house band. And now we have our own dance crew. And what we did is we came in and we specially trained this group that was already existed in 90s country music hip hop dancing. And folks, I would like to introduce you to, I got to get the video uploaded right quick there. Hold on. I got to find it because I didn't preload it. Looking for today's date. There it is. Folks, for Svea, we have the late night craft talk dancers. Welcome to it for Svea's birthday. Here we go. Late night craft talk hip hop country birthday dancers. Here we go. Happy birthday, Svea, with our country hip hop dancers. Circa 1988. Or 90. Hey, we're joined by John Travolta. John Travolta's here. Pulp Fiction John Travolta is part of our dance group. It's a hip hop dancer. And look at that. It's Dancing Mecha Godzilla. We got Dancing Mecha Godzilla, Pulp Fiction John Travolta, and the country hip hop dancers 1990. And it's that dancing stormtrooper. Look at that. Ultimate dance troupe, best ever, with the 1990 country hip hop dancers, Pulp Fiction John Travolta, Dancing Mecha Godzilla, and Dancing Stormtrooper. I got that all out with stuttering. We had enough. And dance, dance, dance. How long did I make this video last? Because John Travolta doesn't know either. Happy birthday, Svea.
How's the music still going?
I don't know.
That was so weird.
But it just ended. It's about to end, so we might as well just finish it.
Yeah.
And play. There it is. And then they're still dancing. Okay, there we go. We saw through to the end. Where else are you going to get a group like that but on Late Night Craft Talk to say happy birthday to them?
Right?
Our in-house dancers.
Hey, late
Yes.
night craft talk.
What?
Late night craft talk.
Yeah, we start out, it's kind of late at night and then we end. It's late at night. And it's 11:03. We're 3 minutes over. Folks, next week's show. We're going to have next week's show based off what we just had. We had a thing planned, but we're just going to get it done. Next week, we're doing Playbill.
Musicals.
Musicals. I was wondering what the heck a Playbill is. We're talking musicals, folks. Our favorite musicals, a little bit of history musicals, and some singing from our own in-house writer, ChatGPT.
Yeah. No, what? No.
We didn't do that.
No, it was not. No, our in-house writer has a name. Why are you making a funny name up? It is
I forgot that part.
It's C.H. Gabbett.
C.H. Gabbett, folks. It ain't going to be Jar Jar Pickles. Okay. So we're doing musicals. We're going to have a little bit of singing, kind of inspired lately from some good musicals, and it might have had something to do with the musical episode from Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
Or
which
maybe
I'm so excited about.
Or maybe a musical called Beetlejuice.
Actually, what gave me the idea to bring it to you was Steve Rogers, the musical at California Disneyland Adventures.
I know I haven't seen it yet.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, really?
The whole thing.
Okay, well then I'll watch it there.
Yeah.
And if I get a chance.
Musicals, and we'll be singing. Yes, we'll be singing. We good?
Yes.
All right, folks. This is been this week's episode. Severity file. Scroll up, go down. show close. All right, folks. This week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk. We're supposed to keep on some of bring some up, but I can't remember next week. Bye, folks. Yep.
Aw, ain't he cute?
Yes, he is. Good night, folks.
Good night, everyone.